Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to complete, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance broom. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Protego! I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
don't stand a chance against us.
Revelio.
Who's there? Potato! Is that the best you can...
Revelio.
Yes, I'm one of my own. You potato!
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Potato.
Iscador incendio.
Potato!
You just got lucky.
Incendio. The flames consume you.
Reducto.
Bringo.
Potato.
Dodged an attack. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio. Potato. Too slow. Cabringo. Oh, I shall enjoy it. What are your faults? Incendio. Expulso. Potato. You survived. Pathetic. Flash of inspiration.
Confringo.
You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day. Potato. Incendio. Incendio. Ready to scurry? Are you even... Expulso. Pathetic display. You interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? The one fixated on Merlin. Shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs.
What's that?
Tiger.
Come now. You're embarrassing yourself. Incendio! Had enough yet? Feel a burning? Confringo! I plan to make... It would appear that you're grossly out of Potato! So very. You'll need a big...
Still no match for me.
Incendio!
Confringo.
That took longer than I would have liked.
Potato.
That's the best you can do, is it?
For effort.
To your knees. Confringo!
Protego!
Everyone gets lucky now and then.
Incendio! Confringo!
Hatchwater, give up. How does that feel?
Confringo!
Well done.
Protego!
Your life ends here.
Thought you had me there!
Expulso!
Confringo!
Ready to step? Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Incendio!
So close.
Incendio!
Protego!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expulso!
Not my best work, I'll admit.
Expulso! Incendio!
I could do this all. What are your faults, Sean?
Expulso!
Protego!
Flash of inspiration.
Expulso!
Confringo!
Might want to look up.
Protego!
This is not going well for you.
Lumos. These rocks have seen better days. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Do you have a moment? What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Revelio.
Curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Revelio.
I tell you this. Oh, the anticipation.
Protego.
Luck. Nothing more than luck. Stop flitting around like a billywig.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
No!
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Revelio. Confringo. 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 Levioso. Confringo.
I'm glad to see you found your way to Pit upon Ford. Delightful place.
Betting on the dragon price was the best decision I swear, none of
Revelio.
didn't have me to be in check. Take them up to me. I'll pick them up and not. Now, where did I set my trap? Lower Hogfield or upper Hogfield? Be it upon your heads when our expectations take the... You! What do you think you're doing?
Protego. Confringo.
What?
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio.
Doesn't matter if they're still alive. Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with. Crap, mate. One of the little bastards was pathetic. Ringo! You survived longer than expected. What a pathetic display.
Lumos.
Incendio! Quite the pain if I have to come and find you. Too slow.
Confringo!
Potato.
Are you even Incendio? Plan to make it. Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire. Confringo! Potato! Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo. Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. Was that your best?
Incendio.
No!
Revelio. Revelio. Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. Honey, I don't suppose a student like yourself would be...
You should be able to take care of yourself.
How cruel! Calling me a liar! Better hope the wolves don't get you. You won't receive a drop of help from the likes of me.
Still looking?
No, Wait, did you...
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I...
Well, that is unfortunate. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Hello. Do you...
That I do, but...
Just exploring the country.
Aye. Nice. Bit of a wanderer, miss. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a stick. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of...
Something to consider.
Aye. Let me know if you see...
What do you have for sale?
I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. Ah, it appears you don't have the funds. Pity. Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
Careful not to get
Potato! Confringo! Incendio!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Confringo! Incendio! Protego!
I won't go down as easy. Potato! I overestimated you.
Confringo!
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Potato!
Your life ends here.
Incendio!
You haven't got a prayer.
Protego!
I bet that one hurt. Amateur! Confringo! Old stick! Better luck next time!
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Ringo! There'll be more of that.
Incendio!
So close.
Protego!
Good, my young friend.
Seems your luck.
Potato! Pathetic!
Confringo!
Confringo! Just a matter of time.
You're not going to.
Confringo! Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo!
Protego!
Trying to make me an admirer of your talents, are we? Let's see you survive that heat. You will not survive this. That ought to warm you up.
Confringo! Incendio!
Ringo!
Revelio!
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. How about before I fight?
Levioso!
Regret. It seems we may have an intruder. No one likes me. I'll spot you like a streamer.
Levioso!
What was that? Stop right there!
Protego! Confringo! Revelio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention...
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock, my brother Bardolph, dared to stand up to them. I was simply at my wits.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalty.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't... We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
No!
Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Protego!
I won't rest until you will regret coming here. Someone's lying. Such arrogance.
Confringo!
Incendio! You see this?
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
One less human to worry about. How nice of you to stop by. Ah, for the coward. I won't rest until you're dead. Fight about as well as a puffskin. No!
One camp down, one more to go.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Is that the best you can do? When are you going to give up?
Confringo! Protego!
Let's get it.
Incendio!
But it shouldn't take. I won't.
Confringo!
Are you quite finished? No! That was unimpressive.
Confringo! Protego!
Get accustomed to that over here. Quiet. Someone. You will stop it.
Confringo!
Such arrogance. No! I will make you pay.
Protego! Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest until...
Confringo!
Arrogant child! I will make...
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Move of a coward.
Protego! Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news.
You cleared them out.
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will... You saved our hamlet, my young friend. My fear for other hamlets, truly, ran...
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
Come now.
Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardo. Confringo! Incendio. Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know that really happened.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you...
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Infurious. And
What? But how could you possibly think...
he was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
Bardolph, my dear, dear brother. It's you? The good you've done on behalf of the Upper Hogsfield residents. I thank you. You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Bardolph wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you?
Revelio! What seems to be the problem?
I'm not safe. But if it can't see me, all I need is an invisibility pool.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest...
Safe. Careful. Yes, that... hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Allow me to put you out of your misery.
It won't be long now before we find another repository. What was that? You are not alone. It was nothing.
Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Oh, Angier, this hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Revelio. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Alas, Milo and his...
Milo?
All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a... In fact, as he died, I saw that his daughter...
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. Please, forget I said.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Revelio.